maybe I can reincarnate him and then keep him alive as an undead dog forever.
If the past me saw how I was doing today, we'll be proud and happy.
Of course.
Yes, we need to have we need to have savings, and also we need to have the time. I'm longing to see the northern lights.
But when we have a farm, it's not as intense as this. There's a lot of land to keep.
It's good to finally be back home
Yeah.
after a long day.
Let's try to fulfill all our bucket list together.
I wonder what
Okay, you know what? If we have a farm, right?
Yeah.
I will want to plant all mango and watermelon.
I will have plants that are this tall.
If I were to ever have a future house, I would like it to be something like this and have the same meaning.
In the near future,
Near future?
I can manifest it.
In the future.
In the future. In the future.
So I ask you first. Okay.
You answer.
So, Kobe, what was...
Okay, Asha, what were some of your childhood dreams?
My childhood dreams were to actually travel around the world. So I wanted to be a cabin crew. That eventually happened after getting to know you and then need to get married. So I had to settle down and I had to stop flying. I still want to keep traveling around the world because there's still a lot more to see.
Since young, I love football. So I wanted to become a professional football player. I was part of the school team. I went for trials at actually club level, but after that, for a career path, I actually decided not to pursue my professional football dream. I still play football weekly as a leisure.
When I was young, I wanted to be an archaeologist. I used to have a lot of those dino fossil toys. Something to do with like unearthing nature, something to do with nature.
A lot of kids, they want to be scientists, they want to be firefighter, whatever. I never wanted to be any of that. So I don't have.
Okay, I was very honest.
I think my very first one was to be a teacher. I think I was always surrounded by many inspiring teachers around me. I think poly really made me find my love for both radio and events. Very common dreams, I would say.
I didn't know what a vet was at that time. I was like, okay, I want to be a dog doctor. Because I wanted to go and keep my pet dog, Dalmatian, alive forever. And after that, I grew to realize that, it's impossible. But with the power of science, maybe I can reincarnate him and then keep him alive as an undead dog forever. Then after that, I realized I'm not a science fella. But I would say I wanted to be living a financial free life.
It wasn't a career per se, but it was like an ideal situation.
Correct, yeah.
How did your parents support you? Did they support you?
They were not a hindrance at any point of time, but of course they told me we study hard also because without education you cannot actually move further in your life in case your footballing career actually collapses.
My mom especially, she actually encouraged me to go ahead and become a cabin crew because I was also at a peak where I need to find a job and also start earning money. So they told me to just go ahead and apply for Scoot Airlines and also SIA Airlines, see which one comes and then just go for it.
They didn't support my dream, but they support my journey to find my dream.
Oh, okay.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, they didn't push any expectations on you lah.
But when I was younger, I would always ask, how to earn more money? Then they'll say, you study hard, life will find a way.
Same.
It's always studying.
I would really say my parents were very convinced that I would become an archaeologist next time, but they knew it was an interest, so they would bring me to rock shops. Yeah, but other than that, they didn't force any dream on me. They didn't force their careers on me.
Putting me through school and everything, it's technically supporting me, right?
Yeah.
I guess so.
When I decided that I wanted to do mass comm, I think it took some bit of adjustment from her end because she originally wanted me to go to JC. She thankfully eventually let me do my own path, pursue my own path.
That's a good thing because you wouldn't have met me.
Yeah. Okay, if past you were to see you today, would they say you have fulfilled those dreams?
Dreams? No. But if the past me saw how I was doing today, we'll be proud and happy. I will not imagine myself to be in this position today.
Past me won't be upset because I'm actually very happy where I am now because I have a rock collection now. So I guess there's still fulfilled.
Still related to rocks.
Yeah, that's
as
right.
a hobby.
the situation that I would have phrased my dream as would have been to be independent. I think I definitely have achieved that. So I would be like, you go girl. I am content with whatever I have going on right now.
Yeah.
And I'm even more excited for what could happen in the future.
I think the same thing for me as well. Like, I would say that he'd be very happy. And I'm living my best life lah. Yeah.
I managed to achieve my dream, to be a cabin crew. So, of course, that is a happy past.
You'd say
I'm
yes.
actually, yeah. What about yourself?
Yes and no, because I didn't really push myself further because of the career path. But of course, it's also a happy past for me as well, because I was selected by the school team, I became champion, and so on and so forth from there. Yeah.
So you're happy with your...
Yeah, of course, definitely.
What are some dreams you want to pursue together as a couple?
We both want to travel the world, experience new things, but more immediately, we're clearly heading towards a wedding next year, trying to get a flat. I mean, we've got a lot of finances that we're doing it together also. I think our idea of the future, how we want to live our life, filled with friends and family and game nights, like all these things, we have like a similar dream or goal, like an ideal life.
Yeah, I think you mentioned pretty much everything that is like tangible. My dream essentially is for us to be happy together.
Yeah.
Happy is such a generic thing, but if you're happy, nothing else matters.
Yeah.
Right?
We have a try to live overseas for a short while dream.
Own a farm.
I know
Not own
there's
a
a
farm
stretch
lah.
lah. Like, yeah.
That's why we're here today.
Yeah. Okay.
What about go further?
Further,
For the 40, 50 years old?
you see me at farmer's market stand selling honey.
And I don't have anything in mind,
Yeah.
because we haven't even reached the first one yet. But what I know is I don't want to be occupied with marital disputes and
No.
monetary disputes.
Why is it so official the way you say it?
No, I just don't want
Marital.
us to be in that zone where we quarrel about money, quarrel about kids, quarrel about parents, need to take care of this, take care of that.
Probably, of course, travel with you around the world. We have maybe traveled a couple of countries like Europe, some parts of Europe, then Middle East, Asia, of course. There are many more countries that we dream to go, we plan to go, and we are actually planning.
It doesn't have to be a retirement plan. It could be an ongoing plan to experience different culture, different background,
the
different
people.
environment, and also try out different activities in different countries which you actually can't try in Singapore.
How will you ensure that those dreams become a reality?
Live frugal, invest, save.
But at this point in our life, it's like hustle while you can. When the opportunity comes, you can at least like have some savings to chase that.
We try our best to manage whatever we can now in our life, so it becomes a habit.
In terms of quality of life as a couple,
Yeah.
I'm already satisfied.
When we get married, we have our own place, dreams of what we want at that moment would change. Right now, we can say that we just want to be sitting down watching TV together in the future. A more straightforward answer to this question is to always communicate with one another and check in with one another whether there's anything more we can do for one another.
To never stop putting in effort.
Correct.
Of course, money comes apart. We need to ensure we have the money to travel.
Of course.
Yes, we
Capital
need
is
to
the most
have
important thing.
we need to have savings, and also we need to have the time to manage, have the time to actually plan.
Planning part is actually quite tedious, especially when we are juggling between work as a parent, and of course we only have that weekend, and weekend we spend time with the kids. We need to really set aside some time so that we can get these things done in a timely manner.
Yeah.
Trying to get a flat, possibly in Tengah, Hin.
HDB, please help us out.
Occupations which were very popular were actually teacher, doctor,
The engineer.
nurse.
So I remember wanting to play games for a living.